All right, what's up, everybody? It is now Tuesday, August 12th. We're about 9 weeks out from the competition. Headed over to one of our other locations to handle a few things. Woke up this morning, so I did upper yesterday. Woke up this morning again, 147 even. So I got my check-ins from Chris today, and we are at 100 and he lowered carbs, so I'm at 160 carbs now, which I talked about maybe in my last video. I don't know if it made it in there, but like how this year I wasn't really at this point like struggling with the diet and all that too much. 160 carbs a day. Now it'll start feeling like a little bit of a struggle for sure. So we still have 4 days of cardio. Macros were lowered. No planned refeed on Saturday, so I should definitely see a low this week. No reason to be stuck at 147 now after this. Yeah, I've just been thinking about the differences between last year and this year. And like last year at this time, I was like struggling. I was suffering. Like I was tired. I mean, there were times where I would get off the cardio machine at the end of the day and just fall to the ground, like literally fall to the ground and just be like, I've never felt so tired before. And this year hasn't really been that way. I don't know what, maybe it's just I'm used to it. I know what to expect, because last year it was like every week it was like I was experiencing it for the first time, so I'm like, this is so hard, and then after I would get used to it, and then it wouldn't be hard anymore, and then we'd make another change or add more cardio or lower food, and I'm like, oh my god, this is impossible, and then I do it, and now all of a sudden it's not as hard. So like knowing that now, maybe that's why, you know, it isn't really. And then there was pressure last year of me thinking that I wasn't gonna be ready, and that's not really the case this year. Like I know I'm gonna be ready physically. Like I know I'm gonna be a lot tighter than I was last year, looking in better shape than I was last year. The pressure this year is just the posing, me making sure that I'm super comfortable with the posing and looking like I'm not an amateur anymore. That's the main thing. Last year was that there was that little, I wouldn't say doubt, but in the back of my mind I was just like hoping that I would be able to get lean enough to look like I belonged on stage. That was my thing. I didn't want to just, look at this guy. Come on, dude. I didn't want to just look like I was just happy to be on stage, just happy to be there. I wanted to look like I belonged there. And I feel like I did, but still there was that little bit of like, I'm just happy to be here on stage last year. And this year, I want to be on stage and I want to look like I'm here to win, because I want to win. So just different mindset from last year to this year. That being said, I know the next 9 weeks I still have like 10 pounds to lose, maybe. Like that's the target. I'm already at this point probably as lean as I was only a few weeks out last year. So I still have plenty of time to just really dial it in. And that has to be the goal going forward. I've had a lot of stuff going on in the summer. I've enjoyed my summer. I started prep really early, and it's afforded me a few days of being able to just kind of let loose and not be as strict as I was the entire prep last year. But now it's time for all that to be over, and I need to really dial it in the next, you know, the rest of the way here. I'm pretty much here at the other location. It's a small gym in like the basement of a building down here in the city, and we only have staff a few hours or a few days of the week. So when someone signs up, usually the staff makes the key fob for them and either gives it to them or puts it in a lockbox for them. And since we don't have staff at this gym at the moment, if somebody signs up, it's kind of on me to come down here right now to set up their key fob and leave it in a lockbox for them so they can have access to the gym. In a future video, I do want to talk about kind of just what got me here in terms of doing bodybuilding and then my profession as well, because I used to work for the government. I used to work a painfully boring desk job for the government, and now operations manager of a gym in Philly. So it was a big career change, and all kind of worked out. So I will make another video talking about that, those two things specifically, if you're interested in that. But all right, I'm gonna try to find some parking and run in here and take care of some business. I will see you guys back at the gym. All right, we're back from taking care of what I had to take care of at the other gym. Now we're about to get leg day in. I did a little bit of my stretching to warm up. I always do like these stretches to kind of open up my hips before legs. I'm gonna foam roll a little bit now and then see what we have on the program for today. I know I'm gonna start with belt squat again, because I try to keep that as a constant every week. Maybe just hit a bunch of the machines today. I think I'm gonna do belt squat and maybe some RDLs and then hit the machines. I got a lot of stuff to do at the end of when I get out of here, so I'm not trying to be here too long, and I also still have to do cardio. So I'm gonna finish kind of foam rolling my hamstrings and my calves, and then we'll get to it. While I was at the other spot, I was looking around and it was an empty gym, and I never really worked out there. I did one time before I even started working here, but since I've been working here, I haven't really went in there or worked a shift at all in there or went in for a workout. So I think maybe for an upper day, I'm gonna probably just head over to that gym and get a workout in over there just to kind of feel that gym out. It's definitely like a different vibe than this one. Small, kind of old school basement vibe to it. The members there love it, and it's kind of total opposite of this location, but I'll show you guys that gym eventually. All right, let's go. Saturday morning. I am about to eat my breakfast, which is 2 eggs, avocado toast on sourdough bread, 2 pieces of bacon. It's pretty much what I have every morning. Sometimes I just scramble the eggs, but we didn't have egg whites. So this week has been a busy week. Normally I'm off Wednesday, like rest Wednesday, and then I work out Thursday, but Wednesday and Thursday we were so busy getting our daughter ready to go to school. Dropped her off on Thursday. Just so busy that I didn't get a chance to train that day. I did shoulders, chest, and arms yesterday. So today I'm gonna have to do legs and back, which when I have to do that, I usually just start with deadlifts and then work back exercises in to alternate back and legs. But I'll start with deadlifts today, which is gonna be exhausting, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I also have a fantasy football draft I have to do today at 2 o'clock. Which I did not study for at all. Haven't even opened the app, haven't paid any attention to football. Anytime I do fantasy football, I just go into the damn thing and I just like, not auto pick, but I just, best available look. I know some football, but I just like, for the most part, it's pretty much luck. So I won the league the first year that we ever did it. And then last year I drafted Christian McCaffrey first and was pretty much last place. So looking to redeem myself this year, but I have to do a quick kind of like look through of like some mock drafts or something like that to kind of figure out what I'm gonna do. It's a live draft at my dad's house too, so last year there was a lot of food, a lot of drinks, and I couldn't eat or drink anything, and this year will be the same. So it's tough. I might come back and just prepare a meal to take with me. That's what I did last year. Because if the draft goes long and I get hungry and there's so much food around, I don't want to like, I won't, but like it'll be easier if I have some food with me that I can eat and not have to be hungry. Yeah, so then later tonight there's a UFC on, which I usually sit on my computer and watch with my boy Bread. Hopefully I can stay up for the thing. This will be posted in the future anyway, so Bread, if you're watching this, I hope I made it to the main event and didn't fall asleep at like 9 p.m. because that's usually when I get tired. But yeah, we're gonna eat this, head to the gym, get this workout in. All right, made it to the gym. I'm already warmed up on deadlift, so this is gonna be my first working set. Going for 6 to 8 reps today. I fucking dread these things, man. They're the most exhausting workout that I do all week. And it like literally takes the most willpower to get this exercise done when I'm so like depleted and tired, but gotta do it. It's like the only exercise that I literally have to like blast music in my ears and just full on like go somewhere else to be able to get these reps done. Now, looking back at my workout log, I was getting 315 for 8, like in beginning of prep, like March, April. Could have probably got 8 there, but I'm like 15 pounds down since March. Could have probably gotten 8 there, but I would have been fried after that. So I'll take 3 sets of like a solid 6 reps with this. I'll tell you one thing though. One thing I learned this year about this bodybuilding thing, this is the competition. Like showing up on show day, you can't control who else shows up. You can't control what the judges decide to look for. This is the only thing you control, the effort that you put in every day, every week, every month leading up to the competition. As long as I leave no stone unturned from here on out, I can live with what happens. I am back home. Fantasy draft went pretty well. I think I got an all right team. I got first pick again though. Literally, this is the 3rd draft that we've done, the 3rd year of this league. And I shit you not, first pick every single time. We randomized the draft order in the app. First pick all 3 years, dude. First year, I had Christian McCaffrey, and he won me this bad boy. I wore it to the draft so that, you know what I mean, so they don't forget. Second year, first pick again, drafted McCaffrey. That didn't go so well. First pick again. So I went Saquon. I didn't want to go the obvious number 1 choice because I've been doing that and it hasn't been working for me, so I just want Saquon. But anyway, I am eating the rest of my dinner. I already ate the first part of it in the kitchen, but it got hot, so I came to the living room. I had 6 ounces of chicken, 200 grams of potatoes that I just made mashed potatoes with, and then a big old salad with cucumbers, carrots, green peppers, that's what I'm finishing now. Yeah, I mean, everything is done for the day. I feel good. Solid week of workouts. Cardio's done. Low weigh-in today. I feel good about where I'm at right now. I'm probably about as lean as I was on stage last year, and I still got 8 weeks to go. So I feel really good. Rest of the day, I'll just be chilling today and watching UFC later on. I got a little bit of macros left for like some string cheese and a couple pieces of turkey pepperoni as a snack. I'm fully out of carbs. I run out of carbs pretty fast now. This meal was pretty carb heavy, but you know, it is what it is. That's gonna be a wrap on this video. I'm gonna chill the rest of the night. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one.